Hi, Rimantas Petrauskas here, and in this MetaTrader tutorial, I'm going to explain why same MetaTrader charts of different brokers showing different candles. So basically, I'm going to answer the question that a lot of people ask, and many people don't even know that this thing, happens. So basically, why same MetaTrader charts of different brokers, the same currency pair, the same time frame, but they show different open high, close and low prices. So also I'm going to show what impact this has on trading signals from MetaTrader indicators like moving averages and so on. So let's switch to my MetaTrader. So for one example, I will use FX Open, and they happen to use the same time zone where I'm living in, so it's quite convenient for me to use them. And right now it's like 10 a.m. So at 10 a.m. the market watch, and this happens to be the GMT plus 2 with the DST settings time zone. So, basically it's currently GMT plus 3. And if I switch to Oanda, they're using GMT minus 5 time zone. So it's a different time zone. So time zone plays a very important role in this, explanation. So the time on their market watch is 3 a.m. So let's compare. We have two charts, one from FX Open, one from Oanda. And it's the same, 4-hour chart on euro dollar. I will show you that I've fixed the scale from 115 to 118. This allows us to compare this, price bars easily. And now we can see that we have slightly different price bars. So we can see, this price bar looks a bit different. And the second bar is bullish, and on FX Open we have second bar bearish. Then we have third bar. This looks quite similar, but I see that on FX Open it's a bit higher body. And then we have this bar looks similar as well, but I can see that it's a bit different. And then we have bar number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a high bar, probably the biggest bar we see right there on the under. And there we have fifth bar, which has a smaller body. So its entire size with the high and low wicks is even smaller than the body of this bar. And it's the same fifth bar basically, but it's totally different there. And this bar, number 6 is different than this bar. And then we have this small bar, number 7. And right there, number 7 is a completely different bar. The 7th bar on the Oanda is this small one, and 7 bar on FX Open is this big one. So that's a really big difference basically. And now the bar number 8 is this bullish bar, and on FX Open bar number 8 is this one, small with no body. So it's really confusing to even compare these things now, so just at first glance those charts look really similar, but let's take a look at the indicators. So if we count, bar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, we can see that the crossover finished on bar number 6. So basically when this bar closes, people would, using moving average crossover trading strategy would enter at the open of this bar. like for example short, it's not a recommendation for the strategy or anything, it's just using as an example. So basically I'm gonna add this mark. So we would open a trade somewhere right there, and it's a price, let me lean closer, 1.1596. Now on Oanda we would have to count the bars again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the sixth bar is just where the crossover starts happening. And on the FX Open, the sixth bar was where the crossover finished. So basically, on bar number 5, the crossover finishes on Oanda. So on bar number 4, we would be opening short trade. Let's add the marker there as well. Here we go. Oh, this one is bigger. How convenient. So the price here is 1.1587. And on FX Open, let me make this one big as well. And on FX Open, we have 1.5096. So that's like around 10 pips difference. So, a lot of people might say it's not a big thing or anything. And yeah, for longer time frame strategies, yeah, that might be not a big thing or anything like that. But take this, take into consideration a lot of trades over a lot of time, and that's just one example. So you're not just making a trade later by 4 hours on Oanda, but you're also entering a different price. And what would happen if the entry somehow would be after some other indicators? It might be totally different situation basically. So just bear in mind that this makes a big difference. So let's now do another example on daily time frame. So I will just delete this and switch to a daily time frame. Here we go. I will have to change the scale to 1.2. It will be easier to compare. We'll do the same here. Scale 1.2. Here we go. So now on a daily time frame, we see different bars as well. Like the first bar, this one is bearish. It has bearish body. And the first bar on FX Open has a bullish body. So obviously, it's not finished forming yet, and it will change and so on. But basically, it happens because they started at different time. So on FX Open, it started at midnight. You always see that it started at midnight. You can see down there at the bottom, it says June 28th at midnight. And if we look at Oanda, it says June 28th at midnight as well. So here you might say, okay, it started at the same hour. Why they look different? It's because they actually didn't start at the same hour because of the time zone differences, remember? So FX Open uses GMT plus 3 and Oanda uses GMT minus 5. So this makes the difference of 8 hours. So basically, when FX Open opens a price bar, it just started to form a new bar, and only 8 hours later, the Oanda will start the new bar. So no surprise they're different, yeah. So basically, let's continue to see these bars. So this bar looks different, like a different body size for bar number 2. Bar number 3, different body size, bigger lower wick. bar number 4. On Novanda we have a bigger body. Bar number 5, we have this small bearish, it's like it's a Sunday bar basically. And bar number 5, here we have this big bullish bar because there's no Sunday bar. You can see it's June 22nd, and this one is June 22nd as well, but it's bar number 6 on Novanda and it's bar number 5 on FX Open. So basically bar number 5 on Novanda is created on June 24th. So basically there's no June 24th bar. It's already, there's no Sunday bars on FX Open. So this makes another difference. So basically there will be more bars on FX Open, on Novanda, there will be more bars on Novanda than on FX Open, because if we have like 52 weeks in a year, so it will be about 50 to 52 bars extra on Novanda. So this will make difference for indicators. And again, you can see the crossover is happening at different bars. So let's see, we have a crossover starting at this bar. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At bar 7, crossover starts. At bar 6, crossover ends. And at bar 5, let's say we make an entry. So let's mark that entry. I'm not sure what kind of entry that should be, whatever, but just add it at open price. Let's say we entered there. So 1.6003. And now let's do the same for Rwanda. Let's see. We have a crossover start like over there and it finishes on this bar. Yeah, okay, let's do the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So on bar number 10, the crossover starts. It ends on bar number 9, and the entry would happen on bar number 8. So we will add it right there. Where is that? Here we go. And it's at 1.5064. So basically, we have a total different entry. It really shows well how different the price bars are. And it's because they start to form at different time. Now if we switch to 1 hour time frame, let me remove the scale fix. These will be mostly the same. You can see these bars are the same because they happen at the top of the hour, and it doesn't matter what time zone it is, it's always at the top of the hour. So these bars are always different. The difference here will be, I'll have to scroll back a bit. So to find the Sunday bars, just we'll have to take note at this date. It's 26th, 25th. Here we go, 24th. I will try to draw a shape, something like this, and I will make it start at 24 and end at 25. Here we go. So those are the price bars that happen on Sunday. Here we go. Like at Sunday 17 kind of 5 p.m. At Sunday 5 p.m. it starts to draw the candles because of the time difference. And you can see, these bars already drawn. And now let's try to find the same on FX Open. So I will be looking for it makes it quite difficult to compare this actually. Let's put a scale fix. I will scale 1.16 to 1.17. Let's try that. Here we go. Point 17, 1.16. Here we go. I think I am displaying the same bars. I think like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can see we have the same price bars on FX Open. They're not, they didn't disappear or anything like that. They're still there. But they happened not on Sunday, but they happened on Monday already. So Monday at 0 o'clock, basically, kind of at midnight, and they go until 7 a.m., where at this time a new day starts on November. We can see it's Monday on Anda right there. So basically, time difference is there by several hours, but the price bars are the same. Well, we see slight differences, like this one is doesn't have any body, and this one has this tiny body, and there are like these very small slight differences. Probably because of different liquidity providers, spreads and stuff, but basically these bars don't disappear. They exist. They just show different time for them. So the same will happen for all the lower time frames. But when we start with 4-hour bars and go up, like for daily, weekly, monthly, and so on, they will look different, and indicators based on the price bars will be different as well. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you'll find it useful. And I really hope you learned something new in there. So if you did, please comment below the video or on my website. Put your comments, put your questions, and put your suggestions for other tutorials you want to see. So so I know what to create next. I always listen for all these comments and what people are asking for, and then create these tutorials based on that feedback. So I hope you did enjoy this, and you have a great day. See you in the next video.